Alright guys, welcome back to Project GoodSpeed with the little hatchback here. And on today's video, we're not doing anything crazy. We are just going to be cleaning some 30-year-old junkyard parts. So let's get started. And it's going to get messy. I actually went to the junkyard again for this video. And we're back. I basically just came looking for extra stuff from those hatchbacks. I mean Civics for my hatchback. Here we are, the Civic junkyard. I'm definitely taking that light though, for research purposes. Got it. You know, part of me restoring my interior is modifying things a bit, like with this, you know, sun visor thing. I kind of want to add this to my little hatchback, but it's proving to be a little difficult. More on this later. And first I looked at the wiring. Some of you guys suggested to just replace the whole wiring. And while that would be a good idea, simple, it's a lot easier said than done today. I give up. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I need to invest in some deep sockets because I need to remove that in order to take off that fat cable that goes through the firewall here. And in order to remove that, I need to remove this because it's pretty much stuck in there. And this little clip is preventing it from sliding out that way. It has to come out this way and out. So I have no deep sockets. This is annoying because look, even if I do replace it, there's a big ass cable which is right here, and it's mounted flat pretty nice with this I don't know if you guys can see those silver things right above the steering column, and that clear tape right there, that right there is where the fat wire comes off. Right here, this is where it is, this one. So it's all kind of intertwined here somehow, and it all feeds into the fuse box, but I can't remove this, at least not today. I think I might just have to pretty much reference the manual and just kind of jerry-rig it. All of these cables, right, it's not that many. It's only, what is that, four same color blue ones, of course. Whatever it is, I can just make my own cable that leads this way into the fuse panel, tap into all of the whatever I need there, add some fuses. Hopefully that's good enough. I think it might be easier for me just to rewire cables with whatever I do have instead of taking the entire cable harness and just replacing everything that I don't have, you know? Seems a whole lot easier than doing the other stuff. No way! No way I found a table. Oh, this is not a table. Damn it. What is this? What is this? What the hell is this? This is not a table. How dare you, sir? That should be a crime. Oh man, they butchered this CRV. Everything's just tossed in here. Look at this. What a mess. It's like I was getting excited for a table. I was like, hell yeah, dude. Maybe I'll be able to get a table. This is not a table. This is a piece of wood. Although, no. Ah, hello. RIP to this Miata, man. Oof. That's a pretty good looking cluster. This is why I love coming to the junkyard. You never know what you're gonna find, and you just appreciate all the cool stuff you find. There's a freaking RX-7 over there somewhere. Totally gone. Let's head on out of here. We are done for the day, guys. I think this tweeter is pretty much the same size as the little hatchback one. This is from an Integra. I just need this screw. Today's haul consisted of door handles and one map light and the ECU cover. And that is all, unfortunately. Dashboard, no airbag. Oh, great. I removed it, but I can't get the steering wheel off. I don't have this giant size nut in my little junkyard toolkit. I'm missing it. I have usually like 4 big ones and I only have 2 today. I don't know where they are. Damn it. I drove all this way for nothing. Well, maybe I'll be able to get the harness. I mean, look, this piece is definitely broken here anyway, right? I was just hoping maybe it might be repairable or at least replaceable, but it doesn't look like it now that I'm examining it a little bit better. Oh well. decent enough quality, but no go. And that's pretty much the only thing that I was missing. But I can do without, so we're gonna call it. I managed to pick up these black housing, you know, door handles here for the panels. I had to kind of makeshift my own because these are surprisingly enough broken very easily, right? I didn't do this, mind you. You know, I'm a little bit more careful now, but other people weren't, I guess. And you see in the back here these little hooks that are supposed to keep them attached to the bracket kind of broke as well for that one. And this one still has this one, but not the middle one. As you guys can clearly see, this is kind of mismatched. So it's gray and black here, and over there is just straight gray. So that kind of bothered me a little bit. And I also picked up this ECU cover because I actually don't have one for my Civic. And you know, why not? Now that I got these from the junkyard, we're gonna go and install them together. I only needed parts of them, but you know, the whole assembly was $10, so might as well get everything. They're gonna charge you for it anyway. I was able to pick up these parts at the junkyard, and they are in surprisingly good condition for 30-year-old parts. Not every video here at Project GoodSpeed is going to be building and modifying stuff. Sometimes we got to clean some shit. So look at the state of these. They're just dirty, you know, nothing too crazy. And this is probably going to be the bulk of the cleaning. This just needs a few, you know, vacuuming and some extracting of the dirt and buildup. Whatever is on here will need to be taken out. I'm going to hit this with the vacuum and my little handy extractor here, which is not leaking. Nope, it's good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and vacuum this up and hit it with the extractor one pass, and then we're gonna switch over to the door cards here. So let's get started. It's actually cleaning up quite well. I'm looking at it as I'm cleaning it all, and I don't see any serious damage other than that area over there in that corner right there. It's losing a little bit of the fabric, but I mean, it's no big deal. It's not like mine's any better. And this has a lot less rips than mine. I actually don't see any here that are not factory, really. Mine has a gash right there underneath one of these seats, maybe both. This is a lot cleaner than mine, I will say. So I think once I get this side pretty much done, we should be all in the clear. It is done. I mean, seriously, guys, this is one of the coolest, you know, finds I think I've found in the junkyard in a cool minute, especially because it's OEM, right? The carpet really cleaned up nicely, and I really wish I could make it darker. But you guys know I need a way to dye this, right? I found some place on Amazon and eBay, but based on the reviews, all of those dyes really don't seem to do any justice, and they pretty much say not to buy it. So, I mean, you guys can see here, look, the center piece here, no tears. The only problem area is that part over there was fraying, but after I vacuumed it, you can't even tell. And then obviously there it is losing its, you know, fabric material, but seriously, not that bad. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hit it once and agitate it, and then we'll agitate it, wait a while for it to set in, and then you know, extract all of it. It's going to get loud. Like using the brush that they use because it's difficult to hold and not strong enough, right? We need to get in here, agitate this material. Oh yeah, it is nice and damp. Let's see if it's still dirty. I don't think so. Oh yeah, kinda. That's a little dirty. That's not just water, that's dirt. But it's just the first pass, so I'm gonna go ahead and do everything else off camera. You guys don't need to watch all this. It's just cleaning. Damn, that took a lot longer than I had intended. But we're done. Cleaning carpet has been complete. On to the door cards. Look at that. This is the after. That's the before. Night and day. Look at this. Hell yeah. Although, admittedly, I thought it would look darker, you know, black. But black and gray, always a nice combo. Let's go ahead and finish that last one up. All right. I'm losing daylight out here, guys. And this one doesn't look that gray. But I think it's partially because the fabric is kind of lifting. But look. Clean. Clean. That means I can make it all dark and black, dark gray at least. I can do that with that one as well, but I was kind of just pushing the fibers one way, and all that's left to do now is to clean up. Just look at that. Chocolate milk. All this dirt was in the carpet and the door cards. Not no more. It is sort of clean now, so is the other one. The final touches, Armor All. I've been using this for years. It revives the look of the leather, gets rid of the dryness. I use this on my dash too, but I wouldn't recommend it just because, you know, the shiny reflectiveness will throw you off and it'll cause a big glare, but look at that. Armor All. Little goes a long way. I really don't recommend if you obviously don't want to. It does leave a little bit of a residue on there. That will subside. I will wipe it down again in a few just to get rid of any extra, you know, residue. Only a lot better than the dull, you know. That one is way better. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. And there we are. Check it out. Carpet and the door cards are now spotless. I gotta say, they really cleaned up nice. You know, there's obviously some damage in this particular door card, and you know, that's to be expected. They are 30 years old and they are so rare to find, it's not even worth waiting for a pristine condition one, because I'm not paying premium prices. But this will definitely go a long way when I finally do install everything. We are just a few more episodes away, and tomorrow I've got more work to do. So hit me up on Instagram or YouTube here. Comment down below if you guys know any place I can find a dye. I want to make this carpet look like that leather, you know, if it's possible. So until next time, take care and good speed.